Hello, beautifuls. Can you imagine growing up in an environment where everybody spoke a different language than you? And although they tried to be supportive and loving, and you could feel that, yet there was always a bit of distance. There was not a full understanding because we couldn't connect fully on that level. Well, that might seem unbelievable or unrealistic. However, each and every one of us experienced that while we were growing up to one extent or another. The love language and the support language of our parents is not necessarily the same as us, and is definitely not the same as us on every level. So at some point, we received love and support that we could not understand fully. We could not accept because it didn't resonate with our true being. And the reason I bring this up is because that creates a discord, a frustration. And in this world of all or none thinking, we find ourselves quite often in a gridlock because we're frustrated because needs weren't met. And yet it feels wrong to acknowledge that we weren't supported because an effort was made. This is where inner child work comes in, because it allows us the opportunity to understand and acknowledge that these people loved us and supported us, and allows us to honor the sadness, the grief, and the loss for the ways in which we did not feel loved and supported. And it doesn't mean we weren't, it just means that we did not receive it in the way that it resonated for our true being. The next step then is to take the initiative without judgment and with compassion to reparent ourselves, to look at those places where we failed to feel support, where we failed to receive support in the way we needed it, in the way that we didn't receive love, and to nurture that within us. What that does is that changes our personal experience. It changes our experience with the world around us and with all of our relationships, because we can nurture those parts of us that felt ignored and unseen, and we can show up in the world vulnerable and authentic. Of course, inner child work is not necessarily an easy path to navigate. And of course, as always, if you need assistance or have any questions, my information is either below or in the bio, depending where you watch this. And until we speak again, please be well.